Today we're exploring Cebu Island. In this episode, we first take you on a tour of Cebu City, where we explore the busy carbon market.
I was not expecting this.
Meet some friendly locals. Visit Cebu's modern shopping malls.
I have to say, the Philippines have great shopping malls.
And indulge in the famous lechon.
So delicious.
We then head to Oslob to swim with the
Whale sharks!
But this turned out to be a lot harder than expected. Oh, that's one shady system.
We've just parked our car next to Plaza Independencia, and behind me is an 18th century Spanish fort that has been converted into a museum. Okay, now we are going to go explore the city centre.
The Fort of San Pedro was built in 1739. It is constructed in a triangular shape and built out of stone and mortar. It's a pretty impressive structure.
Behind me you can see one of the historical landmarks here in Cebu City. So it's the Basilica del Santo Niño, and it was built in 1565, so that makes it the oldest Roman Catholic church here in the Philippines.
So we just entered this really cute square where it has the church, and then it has this other square where you can do communion. So there are undercover seats as well as a second level with other seats as well. This courtyard is so cute. So there's an outdoor area where you can light candles and make prayers, and it really has a typical Spanish kind of atmosphere. There's the Spanish architecture. Yeah, it's really nice. So I guess while you're going to church and going here to light a candle, you can also on your way go get a massage. They have a reflexology center right next to the church. Very interesting place to have one. Behind me is Magellan's Cross. It was placed there in 1521 by Ferdinand Magellan, who was a Spanish explorer. The actual cross is encaged by another wooden cross placed in this pavilion. So it's kind of giving a little bit Outer Banks vibes, if you know what I mean.
It's not very easy to walk here.
Yeah, I bet he's going to be posting that and pretending that I'm his new girlfriend. We've just come across a fresh fruit and vegetable market. I was not expecting this. We walked down this tiny alleyway and it opened up into this massive indoor market, and they're selling lots and lots of mangoes. It smells delicious.
Ooh, it's certainly hot in here. It's definitely hard work working in this indoor market.
They have the most delicious mangoes here in the Philippines. We've tried so many and they're all so good. I really want to buy the whole lot here.
I feel like we're in people's way through there, but it was really interesting to have a look though. These are so delicious. I actually don't know the names of them, but they are very similar to a mandarin.
Are they bananas? They're so fat. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a banana that thick.
If you know what variety of bananas these are, please let us know in the comments. That's really interesting. Coming from a banana growing country like Australia, that's really fascinating. I have never seen bananas looking like that before. So 90? Yeah. Hey, thank you very much. So excited to get into these. They feel really good and fresh. Kepkin. Okay, I don't know what it is in English. I'm not sure. Okay, we're still trying to work out what these are called in English. You can see it's like a very small mandarin. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious.
It's really good.
Very flavorful, very juicy. The seeds out. Nice, right?
They smell really good.
It tastes a bit like mandarin, but a bit sweeter.
We've just arrived at the carbon market and it is so busy.
The fruit and vegetables here look absolutely amazing. So fresh. Wow, look at the limes.
Bean sprouts.
Oh yeah, the bean sprouts. Amazing produce here.
And such a big variety of produce too.
Look at the ginger.
Oh wow, yum. Oh my gosh, those carrots are massive.
Hello. Hello. Thank you.
Hello, Philippines.
Hello. This is definitely the cucumber and lettuce aisle. So what's through here? I don't know. I actually think this is where people live along here. I think this is where they're washing and preparing some of the fruit and veggies along here. You can see them wash the carrots. Hi guys. Hi.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Oh, baby. I'm trying to avoid all the water. It's a little bit wet in here. You one of these ones? Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Good to meet you. Hi. Hello. Hi. 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 Yeah. The locals here are so friendly. How do you play? Playing with pasta. Casino. Kind of interesting to see their everyday life along the markets here. Hello, Australia. There's a guy back there lying up on the top of his house, had a gun. So yeah, I think we're safe here. Everybody seems very friendly. I think we're safe here. These cute kids. Hi! Give me some. Yeah, woohoo! This guy up here, he's trying to fix the electrical wires. Yeah, that must be a tough job. It's really interesting to see their houses along here. All the washing hanging out. It's actually got a lot of plants as well. It's actually very green.
Oh, cute church.
Oh, very cute little church. Kids playing video games at a communal gaming centre here. Kids are kids everywhere. They all love video games. Hello, thank you. People are so cute. Hi, hello. Hello, I'm from Australia. Say g'day, mate. G'day, mate. Just teaching a bit of Aussie. Hi. Hi.
It's certainly busy side streets here next to the carbon market. A lot of entertainment you can do. They have karaoke, they have a pool table, they have people playing different computer games. So people certainly keep themselves entertained here.
That is so good.
Very good.
The one thing that I'm obsessed with the Philippines is the way that they're just randomly singing everywhere. There's always street karaoke no matter where you go. So yeah, go Philippines, we love your singing. Can you tell everybody your beautiful name?
Hello. Hello, my name is Maria Brianna Bataya. I'm 13 years old.
Oh, thank you. All these cute little kids. How are you? Can you do one of these? Yeah. So cute. We've just arrived at the fresh flower market. Oh my gosh, so colourful and it smells amazing in here. That little girl was so cute. Oh my gosh. So these markets are definitely the place to come for fresh fruit and vegetables. Don't bother even going to a supermarket. You need to come to the carbon market. The fresh fruit and vegetables, amazing. Oh my gosh, it's a wedding. It's starting to get a little bit dark and I'm feeling some spots of rain. I think we're gonna head to the car. There's a new shopping centre that's just opened recently. Big shopping mall, very modern. We're gonna go and take a look at that now.
We've ended up at SM Seaside Shopping Mall.
So the SM Seaside Shopping Mall here in Cebu is the 4th largest in the Philippines and the 16th largest shopping mall in the world. They have about 700 stores here in this shopping mall. So on the way here to the shopping center, we passed a lot of slum areas, only about a minute away actually. So it's quite a contrast coming into this shopping center and seeing all the glitz and glam.
We couldn't come to the Philippines without trying their famous lechon, which is pork belly. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Lechon is a whole pig that's roasted on a spit over a pit of charcoal for about 2 hours or so. So that makes it really, really flavorful, juicy, and with lots of crispy crackles. So can't wait to taste it.
I'm not going to be skinny after I eat this. You could see the pork crackle, and then inside was all this lemongrass. So I didn't really realize that they roast it with lemongrass. All right, I'm going to taste it.
That's really good. It's really tender as well.
Oh my God. That is the best pork that I've ever tasted. It's pretty fatty though. You wouldn't want to eat this too often, I think. I feel like my arteries are going to be screaming after I eat this.
Oh my God, that's it. That's yummy. That crackle is so crispy and salty. So delicious. It's yummy and obviously very crispy.
Oh my gosh, that was absolutely delicious, but I have to say I'm feeling pretty stuffed right now and really greasy. I feel like I need something fresh. I think we both agreed on that.
Not the healthiest of meals, but very tasty.
Definitely wouldn't want to eat that too often, but once in a while, it's a good treat. Can I smell it?
Yeah. It smells
Oh,
really
okay.
good.
It smells
And
kind of
this
nice.
is- This is organic.
Oh, that's a lot.
You want me to facial you?
You want to facial me? Maybe another day because I already have makeup on. Okay, thank you. Bye. Bye. That was really random. He's put cleansing cream all over my arm. So I'm all nice and sticky now. And yeah, he wanted to facial me. So cute. I've never been asked that before. That was really funny. But yeah, like obviously I have makeup on because we're going out for the day, so probably not the best of timing. I love how dog friendly they are here in the Philippines. Even at the shopping malls, you can bring your dogs. However, kind of saw something a little disturbing just before. A lady walking her dog here in the center. The dog walks over to the railing, has a little bit of a sniff, and I'm like, oh, please don't lift the leg. Please don't lift the leg. 2 seconds later, it's lifting the leg and it's peeing all over the glass railing. Just saw a lady with a dog and the dog had a nappy. Probably a good idea.
These are 20% off. 20% off.
Ella, I don't feel like it said 20%
It said 20% off. These are so cute. Material's great. Please?
Pretty sure.
No.
It says recycled cotton.
No, 20% off. But the material is great, and who doesn't need another pair of jeans? Jeans, they last forever. We all know that. So that's like $10. It's perfect.
How do I resist that face? Yeah, it gets us every time.
I can resist it. Ella, it's a no. No, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
I have to say, the Philippines have great shopping malls. We're going all around the shopping centre looking for a really nice coffee shop. I think we've found one. We're going to go back to the one we saw downstairs. So, okay, let's go. We're very fussy about our ambience of the cafe.
Coffee served. They're pretty massive. This is heavy. Very nice. It has cinnamon on top, so it kind of adds something extra to it. So it's a nice coffee.
This is so crazy. At this shopping centre, you can rent these cool little sit-down scooters. Check this out. You can go riding around the shopping centre as a family. This looks like so much fun. Yeah, hi. We even saw one lady ride past our coffee shop with a dog on the front as well. So you can take your dog for a ride as well.
Can I get this dress? It's so pretty. I just bought it. It's only 8,000 pesos, which is like $20. Definitely only $20.
I think you're 1-0 wrong.
Yeah, that's not $20, Ella. Good one. He's wearing a neck pillow to the shopping centre. I guess if he gets bored because his girlfriend's like shopping too much, he can just take like a little snooze. It's definitely getting a bit busy in here now. Has a really good atmosphere though. I'm loving the shopping centre today. All the people lining up with their little scootery things to get into the lift. It's hilarious.
Here in the Philippines, they absolutely love their fried chicken. There are just so many restaurants that literally just sell fried chicken. We were walking into a 7-Eleven and there's just selling all fried chicken. There's fried chicken everywhere.
Holy moly, that is one busy KFC. There are loads and loads of KFC dupes. There's KFC, there's Jollibee's, there's something called Kara's fried chicken.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how much fried chicken they're selling here. So we're thinking of heading out of the mall into the city centre, and we looked out the window and it's pouring rain. So we're thinking of maybe going to another mall and checking that out. While the weather's still a little bit dicey, we've decided to go to another shopping mall. This mall is called Ayala Terraces, so we're looking forward to exploring and walking around. The entrance looks really beautiful, it has a beautiful garden and it's surrounded by restaurants. This shopping mall looks so cool, it has so many different levels. So far I can see that the shopping centre has all the usual shops, Bershka, H&M, Pull & Bear, so they're also some of my favourite shops, so I'm looking forward to going into them.
Something that we love to do while we're on holidays is visit supermarkets. So we're going to go and have a look at what a Filipino supermarket looks like. All right, let's go. It is one busy supermarket. It's actually really big. It's huge. It goes all the way down that way, and that way, and that way. So I'm assuming this is the international brand section. You can see the labelling on the side. It's got Western, France, Germany, Mexico, Canada, America, Italy, and Australia. And they have little flags.
Oh my god, that's so
That's
cute.
so cute. Let's go and find some Aussie food. Let's see what that will be. Maybe Vegemite, meat pies, lamingtons. Let's go and have a look. So apparently this is the Australian section. Cajun seasoning.
I feel like that belongs to the Mexican section.
Sriracha, fajita. I think this is the wrong section. I feel like this is the Mexican section. Tacos. I mean, Australia is very multicultural and we do love tacos, but I think this is the wrong section. Okay, maybe down here? France. Himalayan pink salt.
I think they need to add a Nepalese section for that.
They're labeling as super shady. That's hilarious. It's really funny. USA. We have Spanish olives. In the German section, we have pasta sauce, 4 cheeses, mushroom and ragu and pesto. Very German. We have Australian food again. Now we have pickles, pesto, dill spears. Don't think I've ever eaten that in my life in Australia. Pesto, sun-dried tomatoes from Spain. Oh, French mustard, very Australian. Labelling, classic. So it's a pretty massive supermarket and it has a lot of variety of stuff. However, it is very challenging for us to eat here in the Philippines. We have to eat gluten-free because Ella and I are both celiac. And this is probably one of the hardest countries that we've travelled to, actually, just because they don't really have any gluten-free products. They use soy sauce and everything, and there's very little awareness about celiac and eating gluten-free. So definitely a massive challenge for us. Cebu City is definitely a city of contrasts. So on the one hand, you have these glitzy shopping malls with all the modern brands and all the modern conveniences. But in the city, there's actually a fair bit of poverty. There's a lot of informal housing and there's a lot of people sleeping rough on the street, including small children and babies. But I have to say, the people are what make this place. The people have just been absolutely amazing. So cute and friendly and kind and so welcoming to us.
Good morning, guys. Today we are road tripping around Cebu Island. We are heading 3 hours south of Cebu City down to Oslob, where we are going swimming with whale sharks! It has always been on my bucket list. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
It's been quite a nice drive this morning, however Casper might not agree. The road has been a little bit challenging. There's been lots of potholes and trucks and slow vehicles, and they actually drive really slow here in the Philippines, and it's just not Casper's style at all. It's been really interesting just driving along, going through all the small towns and villages, just seeing how people are living their everyday lives. There's also been such nice scenery. We've had rice paddy fields, and then we've been driving along the coast so you can see the water. We've just arrived in
Oslob and it's pretty chaotic here. Loads of cars and tourist vans, tourist buses. It's pretty crazy. We're just told by some guy that the snorkeling is finished for today and it's like 9 o'clock. So we've just traveled for 3 hours and now they're telling us that we can't go swimming with the whale sharks because it's already finished for today. Hello, good morning. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people down here. Anyway, let's see.
So at the moment it's temporarily closed because there are way too many people here. We could go diving now if we wanted to, but we don't really dive. We're not qualified for diving, so we have to wait around if we want to go snorkeling.
So not the most ideal situation. We were told a few days ago from our hotel that we didn't need to have a booking to come and swim with the whale sharks, that we could just walk in. While they do in fact have walk-ins, it's definitely recommended that you book because the online bookings definitely have priority when it comes to going and swimming with the whale sharks. So we're now on a wait list to then be able to buy tickets. And the place is so packed and crowded and it's so chaotic. It literally doesn't look like there's much of a system at all. It's pretty busy out there on the water too. I just don't know how great this is for the whale sharks, to be honest. It makes you sort of question, the ethics around it all. I expected it to be a lot more natural. This is definitely not very natural.
We've been waiting here for over an hour and still haven't got our tickets. It is boiling hot and the line is really, really long.
So we've been waiting here for 2.5 hours now, and then some guy comes over to us and tells us that he called our name hours ago to go for the whale shark swimming.
But we've been here the whole time.
We've been here the whole
Obviously,
time.
we would have heard that.
So we're like, yeah, we've been waiting here all this time. Why are you telling us this now? Yeah, feeling pretty annoyed at the moment, and I feel like they're just being really smug. Oh, that's one shady system. So all of a sudden, apparently 3 slots opened up and we were told, yeah, we're good to go. So we've gone and paid, we have a ticket now. I think we still have to wait a while to be able to get out there and see the whale sharks, but it's gonna happen, guys. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, it's the most random system and don't understand it really, but anyway, so far so good. Oh, 296. We're 366 apparently. Just going for a little walk. Just starting to get a little bit bored sitting there doing nothing. So just taking a little bit of a walk to see what's happening out here. You can see what's happening behind me here. All looks pretty crazy. Drop it down in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Do you think this is ethically okay? Do you think that this is how we should be treating the marine animals? I don't know. I'm really on the fence about it. I feel like it's a no, but then on the other hand, it's amazing to be able to see them. It's not like they've been held captive here. They're still able to leave, but it still does feel a little bit, I don't know, wrong, I suppose. Let me know what you think. Drop it down in the comments whether you think that this is ethical or not. Would you do it? Have you done it? Let us know your experience. Oh my gosh, finally! Did not think this was going to happen. Okay, it's a bit rocky. Try not to slip over. Hello.
Welcome to the Philippines. My name is Romel. I'm guiding here in Tanawan, Oslob, Cebu. Enjoy here.
Thank you.
For watching.
Very excited.
This
is not easy.
That was the most incredible experience ever. I've always wanted to do this. It's been on my bucket list for so long and I can't believe we just did that.
Ella just cried.
I did cry as soon as we got out there and I started seeing them all swim around. I just started crying. It was so magical.
So is it worth it? Is it worth the wait? Is it worth the hassles? Is it worth the stress?
Yes, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really, really awesome, and you get really, really close. I actually got hit twice.
Oh, yeah,
once
me
with the
too.
fin
Yeah.
and once with the tail.
Yeah. One swam straight under me. It was so freaky because its mouth was coming right at me and I just froze and then it swam underneath me.
It was definitely a magical experience.
The actual reason why we got so close to the whale sharks was because of the narrow space between our boat and the boat with the person controlling the whale sharks.
One thing that wasn't so magical though is that to keep the sharks in the bay here, they are actually feeding them. So they're baiting them. So that's a little bit, I don't know, it feels a little bit wrong. I would prefer to see them in their absolute natural habitat.
That being said, it was still pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really an amazing experience.
It certainly was, yeah. Just getting so close and just swimming around with whale sharks surrounding you. There were quite a few, actually.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
lots.
yeah, there's at least 10 to 12, I would say. There was so many. It was 500 pesos per ticket, and we actually stayed out there for quite a long time. I would say we were out there for a good 30 minutes with the sharks.
Yeah, it really felt like we had plenty of time out there and we weren't rushed in any ways.
Yes, certainly beautiful, magical creatures, and yes, we weren't really sure if this was going to happen today, but we got there in the end,
Yeah.
and we got to see them. We got to tick this off Ella's bucket list.
Yes.
Yes, perseverance paid off.
We have just left Oslob and we are heading to Kawasan Falls. It closes at 4, so hopefully we can still make it. We spent a lot of time swimming with the whale sharks and obviously lining up.
We're driving along the coast road and the views over the water are absolutely beautiful. I'm loving all the coconut palms and the blue water is just absolutely stunning. So it's been a really nice drive today. There's also been a lot of trees hanging over the roads and you're kind of like driving almost through like a tunnel of trees. It looks really beautiful. And they must be growing a lot of pineapples here because we've seen loads of trucks with mountains of pineapples.
We arrived at the car park and they're like, no, it's closed. Closes at 3. And we're like, no, it closes at 4. It says on the website. And then they're like, oh, okay, well, quick. They point to my dad and they're like, okay, you come on motorbike, come. And they're pointing to my mom and I like, okay, you go over here, walk this way. So now we're split. My dad's on some random motorbike and we're walking.
Hello, hurry up.
Okay, that was really weird. So Casper just went zooming past us. We're still walking. We don't really know where we're going. We're just following this path.
Why aren't we on a motorbike?
I don't know.
I don't
Where's our
understand.
motorbike?
Right? I don't know.
I want a motorbike.
Can you have your black?
Hello. Hi. Oh, meeting some people along the way.
Yes.
Running a bit late, so we're getting a ride on a motorbike.
Oh, someone bathing. Hello. Hi. Hi. Glad he didn't get all the way out. Hello. Hi. Hello. Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to think my dad is actually missing out.
Yeah, he's missing out. We're
getting
meeting
lots
lots
of
of people.
Okay.
Okay.
Master.
It's a nice walk. See the river down here?
Hello guys.
Hello. Hi. More people.
Almost time.
Yeah. I don't know. Obviously, Google got it wrong.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, hurry up, Carly.
Okay, we made it.
They were pretty concerned actually in the office because Carl and Ella were not there and they kept asking, where are they? Are they coming now? You have to go in because the office is closing now and you can't go in after 3 o'clock. Certainly a last minute experience here, but I'm glad we managed to squeeze it in. The area here looks really, really cool actually. So they have lots of ferns and they have some beautiful vegetation up along a cliffside, so it looks gorgeous here. So very glad we made it.
Hello. Oh, he's so cute.
I've always wanted to have a goat. They're just so cute. They're literally like a dog. I love how they do the little tail wag thing. It's so cute. We're on an express sightseeing tour today because we're a little bit late. We're doing like a jogging photography tour. We are jogging and vlogging. Okay, come on. Falling behind, our guide's like way up there. Oh my gosh! It's so pretty! Oh, it's actually really busy. There's lots of people swimming.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful.
That's really beautiful.
There's a lot of water rushing there.
That is, yeah. Even though we got in a little bit late, there's still lots of people here.
So it only took about 5-10 minutes to walk down here, so I would say it's about 500 meters walk from the entrance, so not too bad. The water looks really cool and turquoise. I would say that's a fair bit of sediment in the water, consider it has that color. The backdrop of the waterfall looks stunning. You have that really tall, steep cliff with all the trees on top, so it looks really cool.
So my parents decided to go for a swim in the waterfall, and they were saying how cold it was. I hate swimming in cold water, so I'm kind of glad that I decided not to go in.
Oh my god!
Freezing.
It's so cold! It's not easy to walk here at all. It's absolutely beautiful here. I'm so glad we made it to these waterfalls. I was a little worried that it wasn't going to happen today, but it happened. And we're here and we're just really enjoying the surroundings.
It's quite a strong current.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was so refreshing. The water was a little chilly, but oh my gosh, it was so beautiful.
I normally need 28 degrees plus when I go swimming. This was definitely not it. I would say probably 22 or 23 degrees or so. A little bit too cold for my likings, but it was a beautiful setting.
And the water is really strong coming from that waterfall. I felt like I was being drifted away.
Yeah, quite a current.
Yeah, there's quite a current. Casper had to keep pulling me back all the time. But yeah, that was really great. I'm really glad that we got to do this today. Crack, crack, crack. Okay, I made it. We've had an amazing day today exploring the island of Cebu. We hope you've enjoyed this video. See you next time on
Living the Joe Life.